welcome back to another little Doctor Who review. This time we are going to go through the Scarecrows as well as the Ood. If we go through the Scarecrows first... So I have here 3 variations. Articulation, they all do the same, but I'll get there in a moment on that one. With the variation, it's not just paint applications on these. It's kind of really just the scarves, I think. Just on looking, I'm sure it's the actual scarves or ties around the neck that is also moulded differently. Otherwise, I am presuming, I'm just looking at the faces now, I am sure that they are all the same. If I bring in the blue tie variation, so we have, with his head sculpt, let's just get that in focus. There you go. So, with the actual head sculpt, I mean, he does look very grim. You wouldn't like to meet this in a dark alley, let alone at Halloween. But it's all like pinched and stitched all around the top of his head there. His eye sockets look really deep and menacing. You've got that mouth there that is like coming at you. Really grim when you think of it. The episodes of this was absolutely fantastic. The actual tie, Family of Blood, was it? Family of Blood, I think. Two-parter. I'm sure it was Family of Blood. I can't think. Were they both called Family of Blood? Drop us a comment down below. What was the both episodes called? The two-parter. With these though, the tie, like I said, this one, they are flexible little ties. But then he's got this burlap type of look sack made out of his clothes. This is to represent like the hay sticking out of the sleeves. And then his trousers, again in that burlap type of look and texture. And his little tiny boots going on. He's got this little rope wrapped around his waist. A little pocket down the side. And then even like the burlap is like all stitched together from pieces. And then round the back of his head, it has got that stitching effect going through the back of his head as well. If we go to this one, so this is the first one I've just shown you is more of like a wine type of colour outfit. This one is a brown with a tan type of tie string or rope around his neck. That is the difference of the paint applications. He's got everything else the same with like the hay and stuff peeping out of his wrists. And then there's this one, same type of thing, same rope as the second one I've just shown, but it is just the paint applications, not only of his outfit, but even the burlap going over the head and shoulders as well. So while I've got this guy in my hand, articulation, his heads do all twist round. 360, although a little bit restricted on this burlap, it would go a full 360. Ball joint at the elbow, twist at the actual, not so much the hand, it's the wrist, because this piece is all together within the hand, so it's that whole lot that will swing round. Twist at the waist, ball joint at the actual knee, but the foot and up to the ankle does a 360 on these guys as well. Again, you could even build an army of Scarecrows. There was that, I think there was a variation. Now I don't know whether it was released or not, or whether it was like on one of them prototype lists, but I'm sure it was all beige, the outfit as well. Again, drop a comment. Was that a, well, it's not so much a prototype because they're all the same, but was that version released of the cream coloured outfit? Let's move on to the Ood. Now I've got 3 variations, I think they are. More in general, it's just the regular type of Ood. Little beady red eyes going on. Like the, I don't even know what you would call all these, like, they look like intestines and stuff that comes out of his mouth. They've all come with this, the ball where they actually speak through as well. Again, with the moulding on his head and his little ears, so you can see like as if it is like full bone scalped there as well. They all come in this, would you have called them like, well, I suppose they would have been like slaves, wouldn't they, really? Waiters, butlers, but they were all there to command your doing type of stuff. He has a little breast pocket there, but it's all just flat grey colour. It's the same articulation as the Scarecrows that we've just gone through, minus the boot turn. So this is just the knee, and that's where it stays. The legs, though, do swoop out. The next Ood I've got is what they call, or what was released, the natural Ood. So this was prior to them having this communicator actually put on them by the humans, but it was like the natural innards of the tubing, because they were like a peace loving creature, weren't they? And they all have little pegs in the hands where the actual communicator does sit. This one comes in a long cloak, like a hospital gown as such, with a little tie on the back. He's got more paint applications because you can see his neck, so it's all got little spots there. His articulation, he doesn't bend at the elbow, and it's just one flat straight up and down. It does twist at the elbow, but like I say, there's no bend. He does twist at the hand as well as a separate piece. From the waist, so underneath this gown, it does twist, and he does have a knee joint, although it is restricted with the gown as well. And there is no boot twist on this one either. But this guy is the natural Ood. The last one is Ood Sigma. So this was the human guy that got turned into the Ood. So you've got his little bottles of tonic here that the Ood used to serve him, and that actually his hair, in the episode, his hair started to all fall out, and all of this intestine type of stuff that comes through the mouth. It was pretty grim how they done it. It just oozed out of his mouth. The communicator flopped into his hand, and then his skin just kind of fell off and the Ood he became. But his outfit is all jet black. Let's just move his hands out the road. He's got his little belt on with his tonic there, his little beaker cups as well. And round the back he's got like little satchels and test tubes, a little pouch. Articulation, it's the same as the natural Ood, not natural Ood, just the normal Ood should I say. So with the head twist left and right, 360 on the arms, ball joint at the elbow, twist at the hand, twist at the waist, ball joint at the knee. He's got all these like little pockets going on the front of his uniform as well. Still quite detailed. He's got this little pouch thing going on here. Is this like a little towel? I think it was like a little towel in his belt cuff. So yeah, Ood Sigma. So there you go, there's my little cheeky review of the Ood and the Scarecrows. Again, let me know your thoughts on these. What did you think when they were first released? Did you buy more than one or try and get all the variations to build that army up of either or? While you are dropping them comments, do the usual stuff for us with the like, the subscribe and tickle that little bell notification so you don't miss out on any others. Woo! But thanks for checking in on this one, guys, and I will see you on the next. Take care.